Now, first question. I mean, generally we'll be dealing if, say, suppose any data set I'm being given to work on. Hold on, I'll just have water. Yeah, if any data set I'm being given, it's quite high possibility that I do get some empty data. Yes. So how am I supposed to deal with that empty data? That's the reason I left these two cells as blank. Okay, I had seen none of them have really taken up the same rate as $20 for the rest of the two school inventories. I don't see that. Many of you have, in fact, either you have kept this as just empty, one or two people have kept this as empty, or you had put in here like 30, 40 as your own wish. That's okay. I'm not saying anything, but this was a practice exercise. So you have the liberty of putting any other rate also over here. But in true time, in your real time job, you cannot go and just put in some random value at the missing, replace those missing values with a random value. You cannot do that. Because if you do that, your ultimate result is going to be in error and you are very much answerable to your seniors. If at all you are going to replace those missing values with some number or any value, you should have a proper communication, a proper formal communication. When I say formal communication, you need to have a proper email from the concerned person that yes, you can go ahead, very well go ahead and replace the empty values or missing values with these corresponding values. Okay, remember this point, very important. You should have a formal communication. Otherwise, not only your answer is going to be in error, later you will be questioned also. So if you want to avoid all of those things, better to have a formal communication. Okay, here many of them I do see that you have gone for some kind of, okay, if it's all 30 and 40, okay, you can go ahead for your relative referencing, as in here equal to 20 into 20, which is B2 into C2. And I just drag this across, and it's obviously going to be a relative referencing only. Okay, what if I consider the same rate for rest of the two? How will it be? It cannot be B2 into C. Okay, B2 into C2 will work for the first one. Rest of the two, B2 into C2 won't work. What will be here? Give me a formula which is going to be working for all the three. Yes.
C2 need to be fixed.
Come again?
C2 need to be fixed.
C2. How?
By using absolute reference. Dollars.
You mean this?
Bottom.
Okay. Yes.
No.
But it's not correct. You're in a confusion. Okay. I mean, Shakti was talking, right?
Yes, ma'am.
So your confusion is there or it's cleared? It's still there. What about the rest? What will be the answer? What he had suggested and what I have done the same thing which he suggested. So is it right or wrong? You people have done the exercise now. So many people have done. Around 10 to 12 people have done. I'm sure many of them are very much available over here. Lavina has done. Purni has done. I've seen yours, ma.
Right, ma'am. Right answer.
It's correct only, ma'am.
Devansh. Okay. Yeah, sure. 100% it's whatever he suggested is correct.
Yes.
Fine then. Now in here, that was the first thing. Okay. Here, again, I have got two missing values. I don't have for apples and oranges how many units were consumed per month in kgs. I don't have that value. Again, I see you people have done like apples, oranges. Okay, random some number again you have given, right? So whatever I told earlier will be very much applicable over here also. Okay, but for your stage, I will suggest you something. Thing is, if you are going to add in or provide some values in these empty areas, don't go ahead for some random numbers. I will suggest you please provide either the average or median value. That's the general procedure being followed. If none of the options are very much applicable, like I don't get what's the proper value for replacement, and it's there's from source itself, there's no proper value given to us, I don't get anything, I can just formally say to my manager or the concerned person, like whoever I'm reporting to for this particular work. So as I told you, either you go ahead for average or median, so better communicate, have a proper communication. Now if I just take the average of these three values, I can see here average shows me as 15. I can very well provide here as 15 and 15. Similarly, for this, it's 30, and for the next, it's your 10. Okay, now in this particular scenario, your median value as well as the average value is the same. Median value means nothing but the middlemost value. All of them are just three values available. Here, average is also 15 and median is also 15. Second one for February, both the values are 30, and for March, both the values are 10. I can very well go ahead and replace this by 30 and 10. And then go ahead for, so in whatever calculations you're doing. Okay, if you want to keep it zero, okay, but don't go ahead for some random numbers at your own wish, at your own choice. No, don't go for that. It's better that you cultivate this habit or this practice now itself. Is that okay? This I found out in for almost every other assignment. Never mind, but I thought of instead of telling it in WhatsApp, just giving the review comments, and I had to explain you over there in messages. Instead of doing that, I thought here in the class, explaining to you all will be much more better. So is that okay?
Yeah, ma'am, but I do have a
Yes,
doubt.
ma'am.
Uh,
Yes.
yeah, if the average and medians are, I mean, median are not same, in such case, what can we choose?
Okay, you can choose anyone, ma.
Okay,
Doesn't matter.
okay.
Anyway, as I told, okay, it's a practice exercise, your own choice. But in true time, it won't be your choice. Whatever your senior is going to approve for you, maybe if he approves for average, go it for average. If he approves for median, go it for median. Or more better, some many of the times we are being given data from the engineering team. Data engineering team provides us with the rate data to work upon for basically analysis data. They give us, and we do the cleaning and all rest of the things. We do it. We can communicate to that concerned team if that is it a problem at their end, or when it has come to my application few things have got changed. You can always verify that from their end if they if some new value has come up at their end, or some they everything is all okay at their end, means you can ask them to send that copy to you, right? You can do that now, so you can fix the same thing at your end. Yes, Sheila.
Yeah, ma'am, thank you.